Welcome back to the Real Lords of Crypto channel, your go-to source for everything cryptocurrency and blockchain. A channel where we empower Cryptozens for a smarter, safer, and successful crypto journey. Bitcoin was built on one core idea: escape the traditional financial system, no banks, no middlemen, no single institution in control. So here's the irony worth sitting with: one single company, BlackRock, now holds over 765,000 Bitcoin through its IBIT fund alone. That's about $48 billion, and it's not even the full picture. Across all US spot Bitcoin ETFs combined, institutions now hold roughly 6.77% of Bitcoin's entire circulating supply, about 1.29 million coins. To be clear about the scale of that, this happened in under 2 years since spot ETFs were even approved. By historical standards, that's one of the fastest concentrations of ownership into a single financial product this industry has ever seen. IBIT was, for a stretch, the fastest growing ETF in history, period, not just in crypto, across every asset class. Here's the case for why this is a good thing. 75% of IBIT's investors had never bought an ETF of any kind before, meaning Bitcoin exposure is what pulled a huge wave of completely new, mainstream investors into the market. BlackRock's own head of equity ETFs, Jay Jacobs, put it plainly: IBIT has been a gateway for traditional investors into digital assets. More demand, more legitimacy, more price support, bullish, by any conventional measure. Now here's the case against it. Bitcoin's entire founding promise was decentralization, no single entity powerful enough to influence the network or the market. Critics point out that when one asset manager controls a large and growing slice of the supply, that's not decentralization anymore, that's just a new kind of gatekeeper, this one wearing a Wall Street badge instead of a central bank's. And unlike a wallet you control yourself, coins sitting inside an ETF are custodied, reportable, and ultimately subject to the same regulatory leash BlackRock answers to on everything else it manages. So which is it, adoption or capture? Supporters say ETFs are simply the on-ramp that finally brought Bitcoin to everyday portfolios at scale. Critics say the very people Bitcoin was designed to route around just became its largest single shareholder. Both things can be true at the same time, and that's exactly what makes this the debate that matters most for where Bitcoin goes next. What do you think? Is institutional money saving Bitcoin, or quietly taking it over? Hit like, subscribe, and drop your take in the comments below.